Welcome back inside the Colonials locker room for another edition of the Robert Morris Women's Basketball Coaches Show. I'm your host, Chris Mueller, joined always by Associate Head Coach Charlie Buscaglia and our player this week, sophomore guard Ashley Ravelli. Coach, we'll start with you. Most recently, an 81-70 setback at Niagara last week, but you did have two quality performances from Cassie and Rebecca, both freshmen.
We didn't have a very strong effort out there at Niagara. We're very upset with the way we played. We gave up 81 points. That's not what we represent as a program. We're much better defensively than we showed. And, as far as what the stat column showed up with Cassie and Rebecca, we all could have done more, especially on the defensive end, So some people scored a little bit more and shot the ball okay, but, we didn't get after it the way we were supposed to. And we have some major adjustments to make, and hopefully we've got that done this week.
Yeah, now you have Colgate heading in here on Saturday on a 2-game win streak, and they most recently beat St. Francis, an NEC opponent, earlier in the season. What's the key as they head into the matchup this weekend?
The key is that we got to be willing to do more on the defensive end, and we have to run harder, cut faster, more intensity, more loose balls, all the things that we've been preaching from day one that we've kind of lost track of as we've gone on our skid here. So Colgate is a very strong team. They're well coached. They took care of us last year over at third place, so we know that, and the people that are returning remember that. And, we have to go back out there on Saturday and show a different side of Robert Morris, the side that we're going to continue to be.
Right, and then after Colgate, you traveled to Duquesne, crosstown rival. Does that game give off a rival-like atmosphere in your experience here at Robert Morris?
Yeah, I didn't even thought about Duquesne, so I don't even know. We're just focused on Colgate right now, and what Duquesne brings is after Colgate's game, we'll think about what they present. But right now, it's Saturday's game, and when we get to play Duquesne is when we get to play them.
Right. Well, thank you, Coach Ashley. We'll move on to you. What challenges have you faced, coming off such a great freshman campaign and avoiding the typical sophomore slump that most second-year players go through?
I think the toughest challenge for me is to try to control my emotion. I'll be working with my coaches. When I get frustrated, I don't have to let it affect my play, my game, and my team. So try to control my emotion. Try to start being a leader. So that's, I guess, the biggest challenge.
And there's a lot more outside shooters this year to the team, and Anna, Nikki, and Janae, and different players. Have you had to adjust your game a little bit as you're not getting as many shots as you may have liked last year?
No, I don't think so. I just have to keep doing what I can do. It's a good thing that we have more shooters. We can have more rotation. Definitely just trying to start to be a leader. That's definitely the only thing I try to adjust.
Yeah. And what's your focus on going into Colgate this Saturday?
I'm ready. I know my team is ready, so I'm really focused on trying to get this win.
Thank you. Well, thanks to the both of you. Look to follow the Colonials on rmucolonials.net and check back in another week for another edition of the Robert Morris Women's Basketball Coaches Show. Thank you.